Good evening, everyone. You are looking live at the Palace at Oakleaf High School. We are in the fourth quarter of junior varsity action with a running clock here. The homestanding Knights are beating up on the Fleming Island Golden Eagles JV team 66-30. And we're approaching the 3:40 mark to go. BP alongside the SSB crew tonight. We are getting ready for a good one. The varsity game scheduled tip-off at 7 p.m. tonight. Will probably be a little bit after 7. And this is the game of the week in Clay County. Oakleaf and Fleming Island met a week ago tonight in a double overtime thriller at the Nest. Tonight, it is expected that the Golden Eagles will bring their A game, but Oakleaf is willing to answer. And the JV squad is already doing their part to set the tone. Crowd is filled up tonight, expecting more to come in as we approach 7 o'clock. In the meantime, we ask you to enjoy this tail end bonus coverage, and we'll be back with full pregame show right here on SSB. Stay with us. That's going to do it for the JV game. Varsity action will begin in approximately 15 minutes from now. Again, your final score 74-33. Oakleaf's JV team does the job. And the big boys are coming up next. We'll step away for just a second, get a quick reset, and when we come back, it's time to talk varsity football, your game of the week here on SSB. We're moments away. Stay right here.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Good evening again, and welcome everybody to the Palace at Oakleaf. It's BP Live with Fleming Island head coach Travis Chandler. So we're in the grudge match, Coach. Round 2 on their court. Went to double overtime. Statistically, you guys had 2 top players in Carson Crawford and Aiden Greenidge. What do they have to do tonight? Plus, what does the rest of the team have to do tonight against this Oakleaf squad that's going to be hungry for a little revenge?
They got to turn it up a notch. Obviously, we're in their home court. We're at the Palace, so they're going to come out with more of an edge, more of, a little bit of a spunk to come after us. So they're going to have to take it up a notch and play even better than they did the first time.
Yeah, you guys started out with a pretty good run last time against University Christian. Game kind of got away from you there, but what do you got to do to start the same way that you did against UC and get that early run? Because this team is faster than they are.
Energy. We got to come out with a lot of energy, a lot of effort, and make sure we do a better job boxing out on the boards than we did against UC tonight.
Yeah, Carson Crawford balled out last time against Oakleaf. Expecting another dunk contest tonight?
I'm sure, Price is a great coach, so they're going to make adjustments. So he's got to be ready to make sure he passes out of any double teams and anything they throw at him.
Yeah. So, and they've got really good perimeter shooters in Jelani Wright, and Tyler Owens can also get off too. What do you have to do to stop them defensively? Because they have found holes in zone defense all season long and just taking opportunities.
Just recognizing where they are, where the shooters are, where they are on the floor at all times, and I think, we should be all right.
All right, have a good game tonight, Coach. We'll see you afterwards. So, yeah, this game goes double overtime last week. I don't foresee that. Gosh, we hope it doesn't, but maybe it will. Who knows? This is a Clay County showdown. Anything can happen. We're going to take a couple of minutes, actually about a 30-second break, maybe a minute or so. We're going to get over here with head coach Jason Price, get his thoughts on the game, and then not long after that, it's time for tip-off. The grudge match begins at the Palace a little bit after 7 o'clock. You're watching Hoops on SSB, and we'll be back right after this.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
All right, we're back here, Hoops on SSB, the grudge match between Fleming Island and Oakleaf here with head coach Jason Price. So double overtime last time. Yep. Sure you wanted that one back. You definitely circled this game now. You had a really good game out of Tyler Owens last night. Jelani does what he does. What do they have to do, plus the rest of the team tonight, to make sure you walk out with a victory?
I thought the key was 2 fouls back-to-back by Danny Huffman in the third quarter where he had to sit a majority of the fourth. I was really proud about how we overcame that, but we really needed that other scorer. He's been terrific. Had a 35-point game, a 25-point game in the last couple of weeks, and that's kind of the third guy. All 3 of those guys kind of work well together. I think that was key. Keep them off the offensive boards as well. I think in that fourth quarter we had great defense, gave up some second shots. First shot defense was great.
Free throw shooting was a bit of an issue for both teams, but it kind of hurt you guys a little bit more. Have you worked on some of the fundamentals this week in practice leading up to tonight?
Anybody that knows me is we're doing fundamentals all the time. That game was played at such a high tempo and such high energy. Kids sometimes don't even realize you have to run that hard all the time when you shoot free throws. We run in practice all the time to get tired, but that's a different type of tired. So it was a great experience for them to go through, to understand how you need to get a little deeper, bend a little bit, follow through a little bit more. And you saw it from both teams. That was an intense game, and sometimes that shows up on the free throw line, but hopefully that'll show up in a better way down the road because of that.
Talking about managing intensity tonight, you're on your home court. You're going to have a lot of energy behind you. How are you telling your boys to maintain it and temper that, not go overboard with it tonight, and let the better of them end up leading to things like technical fouls and mistakes of intensity?
Let the defense carry you early. Let that be the things that fuels you. Sometimes you get a little hyper, you take some shots, a little bit too much energy, a little long. All right, attack the basket, play defense, rebound the ball, do all the little things. You'll settle in as the game goes on, but really focus that energy and that fire on the defensive end of the court.
Talked about Tyler and Jelani doing their game. What does Danny Huffman have to do tonight? He's always been Mr. Reliable. And from your bench, Amari Butler-Baylor has been seriously consistent coming out in relief. What do they have to add to the fire tonight?
the matchups are there for us guarding-wise if those guys can stay out of foul trouble and play with the great passion and energy that they do. But Danny's also like our third leading assist guy. He's our second leading rebounder. He may be only 5'10", but he plays like he's 6'3", so he's so important to us, and he attacks the basket. Tyler did an amazing job of putting us on his shoulders in spots, but he's 5'9". It's nice to have a running mate to go along with him. Jelani got the outside, and Danny really gives us that other attacking guard I'm looking forward to having in the game today.
All right, well, good luck tonight. We're looking forward to talking to you afterwards. Coach Jason Price, always great to be here at the Oakleaf Palace. When we come back, we'll talk some stats, talk about the two matchups that I've talked about specifically with some players, and when we come back after that, it's game time. Hoops on SSB. We'll be back right after this.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida. The Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Welcome back, everybody, to Hoops on SSB, live from the Palace at Oakleaf. We welcome you here to this big game here in Clay County. It is the game of the week in this part of town. Get you your starting lineups for this Fleming Island team. Bryce Robinson gets the start at point guard. You have Cameron Baskin, Carson Crawford, the amazing sophomore, Aiden Greenidge, another amazing sophomore, and number 32, Nate Lowery. For the Oakleaf Knights, pretty much the standard configuration. Jelani Wright will get it on there with Jarius Brown, Dan Footman, Tyler Owens, and Danny Huffman. They don't really deviate much from their starting lineup. All the seniors start for the Golden Knights.
And now your Oakleaf's
last week, when this particular pair of teams faced each other, Carson Crawford and Aiden Greenidge for the Golden Eagles were the ones that went off. Crawford had 27 points, 13 rebounds. He shot 65% from the field, and probably the most important stat to circle is he went 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Aiden Greenidge, 16 points. He went 8 of 10 from the field. He picked up 8 rebounds. But those are the two major stat lines for Fleming Island. Everybody else was kind of flat if you really look at it statistically. On the same page for Oakleaf, Tyler Owens led the team, 26 points, 10 of 17. It's 58 from the field, 6 steals, 8 assists on the night. Meanwhile, Jelani Wright, 17 points. He went 7 of 18. He was actually kind of cold, all things considered. 38%, but he shoots a lot. He is not afraid to put it up at any point. He only went 3 of 11 from the three-point line. And again, those were the only two major stat lines from the Knights. The rest of the team kind of cold. So it's going to be a game of who plays from the bench, who else around that starting five is going to set up and do well this evening. Can't just be a two-man show, but we are going to be watching those 4 players in particular on the court. A lot to digest as we go into round 2. Jumping center for the Oakleaf Knights, number 3, Dan Footman, and number 12, Carson Crawford. The two big men will go at it. 8 minutes on the clock. The crowd is packed. We expect this place to be electric as we progress. Happy you're with us tonight on SSB. Officials getting their final paces in. And we are ready to go. First jump. Tipped by Carson Crawford, out of bounds, nobody recovers it, so Oakleaf will be awarded possession. No time off the clock there. Danny Huffman bring it in for the Knights. He gives it to Jarius Brown, and we're underway. Nate Lowery on the court. He'll start with man-to-man full court pressure. Then they'll drop back into their standard defense. Tyler Owens now will marshal the offense. He needs to have himself an evening. They'll go for an oop. That gets swatted. Greenidge blocks it away. Crawford with another block. Fleming Island in transition. And the defense has already started. Greenidge will kick it out to the outside. Robinson will think about it. He's matched up with Owens. Puts the ball on the floor. They rotate. Lowery kicks it around. Greenidge will bring it up top. Robinson had to be careful there. Awful close to the half-court line. Matched up with Owens again. That'll be a matchup to watch this evening early. Lowery puts the left hand on the floor. Kicks it out. Crawford. Matched up with Footman. Crawford drives to the lane. Pops it up, that little hook, and he's got a touch. First blood gets drawn by Fleming Island. A lot of attention faced on Carson Crawford this year. He's an amazing sophomore. Another block. Fleming Island, 2 blocks already tonight. Kicks that out to Lowery. Crawford will take a 3. Doesn't get it. Nobody stands back to rebound. Oakleaf will move in transition. Brown kicks it down low. He'll receive it back. Matched up with Cam Baskin. They'll kick it out. That turns the ball over. That was off his foot. An unforced error by the Knights. Oakleaf will match up man-to-man. They're not going to play heavy full court pressure. Crawford at the elbow, kicks it out. Robinson, he'll float it in, no good. Owens now in transition up with Lowery. There's an oop, and Jelani Wright receives it from Tyler Owens.
Score by Jelani Wright.
Tie ball game now early, approaching 6 minutes. Stripped. Brown in traffic. Can't get it, they'll call the foul. Call the foul on Cam Baskin. That's his first team foul. That puts Jarius Brown to the line, shooting 2. First one's in. That was a dubious roll on the backside of that. Oakleaf takes their first lead of the game. Second one's perfect.
That'll make them both.
4-2 right now. Bryce Robinson on that right side. Gives it off. Greenidge will rotate around. Baskin down on the wing. They'll find Crawford up top. Flip it around. Fleming Island likes to run that rotation at the top of the key. They go all the way around. Lowery will take a long distance 3. No rebound there. Huffman runs up court. Stops him right there, Cam Baskin. Owens trying to get some help there. Crosses the half-court line. Robinson, deep defensive stance. Gets it around to Jelani. He'll take a 3. Here we go. And there's one. Jelani Wright can do that all night long if you let him. Robinson. Come up. Crawford will feign the screen. Robinson turns around. Greenidge gets over to Lowery. Lowery thinks about it, kicks it back out. Greenidge saves it. Brown's got it in transition. He's got an advantage. Ball gets popped loose. Crawford hauls it in, gives it to Baskin. Lowery's on his own, almost loses the handle. The block is missed, and Lowery scores. Jelani had a shot at a block there, but it was well timed by Lowery. Ball's loose now. Crawford finds Baskin. One-on-one with Owens. Swatted!
A huge block by number 4,
Tyler Owens gets a block. That one gets in. Huffman drives it to the lane. Momentum shift by Oakleaf. Baskin gets it around. Greenidge, power move to the lane. Floats it in. Can't get the roll. Footman bounces it out. Lowery gets a handle on it. Second chance for the Eagles. Crawford says, I'll take a 3. No, sir. Owens hauls that in. Fleming Island collapses into their standard defense. Slow dribble by Owens, gets it around the cutting Brown there. Jelani up top with Nate Lowery. Good ball movement, pops up, pull up, swoo, just in and out. That would have been pretty. He had the angle on it. Baskin now, matched with Huffman. Good move, kicks it out. Lowery will take a 3. That's good. Nate Lowery can sit in that corner and make them all day long. 9-7 right now our score. 3.5 minutes to go in the first. No contact foul there. Dribbles drive into the lane. They'll rotate to Owens. Owens will take a shot at it. Looks like that was partially blocked. No call. Robinson pulls up. Nice pull up. Can't get it to fall. Crawford tries to get it, and there's a foul called offensively. That's Crawford's second team foul. Checking in now is Alexander Brown, and we'll get Diego Rivera into the game for the Golden Eagles. Comes around to Huffman. Huffman matched up now with Isaiah Robinson. Double team. Brown trapped in the corner, looking for some help, can't get it. They're going to call that, turn it over. Trap works. Fleming Island forces the turnover. Brown called for the offensive foul. Fleming Island will get possession. Rivera now bringing the ball up. Have Brown over there on the right wing. Robinson, Isaiah, he'll come up from the elbow. Kicks it out, Rivera will rotate around. Gives it to Bryce. Bryce finds Brown. Brown not afraid to take a three. That one doesn't go. Rebound. Good one. Strong. Can't get it. Third, fourth, fifth attempt. Finally goes in. Isaiah Robinson just bats it in after a couple of attempts. And we're tied at 9. Brown matched up with Huffman. That's going to be a foot race to watch. Call right there. They're going to say a blocking foul. No, foul occurred on the floor. Let's get the signal. Call the foul on Brown prior to the shot. That's his first 13 foul. Brown will take a seat there for Oakleaf. Going to bring in Marcus Goggins. Turnover. Crawford takes it himself, floats that in pretty. Didn't bother waiting for numbers, just took the body in. Fleming Island now in the lead, 11-9. Owens kicks it around to Goggins. Goggins, quick pass across court. Huffman floats that in. Ties it right back up. Under 2 minutes to go in the first. So far, so good. The duel continues. Rivera rotates around with Isaiah. Isaiah to Bryce. They'll get it down to Brown. Crawford sitting at the elbow, runs around a screen. Good float up. That one gets dunked in, and that was almost by design. Pretty sure they called that one. Fleming Island takes the lead again. Turnover. Another stab there, no call, floats it in. That one's in. Fleming Island now on a scoring run. .115 and counting. Another loose ball. Oakleaf lost their composure for a second. Stabbed loose, no foul. Kicks it out, there's Brown for a triple. Done. Timeout called by Oakleaf. 18-11, Fleming Island back and forth with the Knights, and they have opened up a can. A 7-point lead right now with 1:03 to go in the first. We've already had 3 lead changes in this game so far. Coach Price takes his first timeout of the game. That's a 32nd one here in the first quarter. Take a breath here with 1:03 to go. 3 team fouls for Fleming Island, just 1 for Oakleaf. Already in this game, by my count at least, as unofficial as that is, there's 2 blocks by Fleming Island in the paint. Oakleaf's got 1. We're going to be tabulating that tonight. This is going to be a veritable block party this evening. Coach Price comes out of the timeout, trying to get his boys settled down. We talked about intensity. We talked about energy at the top of the broadcast. And this is something he's going to have to get his boys to manage. So pretty sure that was a quality timeout there by Jason Price to get his boys settled and not let this get too far away from them. A lot of basketball left to play. Fleming Island dials up the pressure. Now they go double team on Goggins. Owens will kick it out. Goggins, the loose man there. He floats it up. That's what he does. MGT with another score. Under 50 to go in the first. Rivera gets over to Crawford. Crawford scanning. He'll pass it to Isaiah Robinson over to Diego. Rivera now gets it to Brown. They'll drop it off. Isaiah thought about a 3, drives into the lane, floats that up over the block. No good. Crawford uses that height. Floats it out. Brown kicks it out. Crawford thinking, and he scans, waits for his team. 20 seconds to go. Drive to the hole, trying to find an open man. They get a pass off. Quick dish, floats it up, takes it to the bank. 20-13 coming up in the waning seconds here. Aggressive. Refs are just kind of letting him play. There was almost a reaching foul. Jelani tries to get this up. That is blocked. Three blocks in the paint for Fleming Island. Oakleaf can't get around that so far. First quarter in the books, 20-13. The Golden Eagles have taken a lead. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have this second quarter of action already exciting here at the Palace. We'll be right back with more hoops on SSB.
Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Second quarter of action getting ready to start here. BP alongside the SSB crew here on a wonderful Friday night. The Palace is packed. Lots of fans here coming out tonight to watch this exciting matchup, round 2 between Fleming Island and Oakleaf. As if the Knights didn't have enough on their plate this week, they play tomorrow against a really good Bradford team that lost to Fleming Island early in the season but has roared back to an 11-2 record. Carson Crawford dunks that in there. 22-13 now our score. Jelani Wright pulls it up, floats that in. Bryce Robinson now back to point guard duties. He's got Isaiah on the floor with him. Carson Crawford, Diego Rivera, and Alexander Brown for the Eagles. For the Knights in 2-3 zone, they've got Marcus Goggins, Tyler Owens, Jelani Wright, Dan Footman, Danny Huffman. Fleming Island rotating around now, trying to see if they can get something in the paint. Crawford's holding his arms up like he's open. They don't see it. Thought about a 3. There's Rivera on the outside. He'll take a triple. That's short. Crawford can't float that in. Brown cleans it up. Second chance, no good. Crawford tries to get that. That's blocked. And a foul called there. Call a foul on Footman. That's his first team foul. First one's good. Nate Lowery will check back in for the Golden Eagles there. Bryce Robinson will get his first break of the game. Junior point guard. Fleming Island has more of their size on the floor right now. Brown can't get the second one. Loose ball picked up by Footman. Owens and Goggins in the, Huffman and Goggins in the backcourt. They get across now. Owens scampered off to the wing there. A lot of hand contact there, not seeing the call. A lot of underneath there. He's reaching in. They're finally going to get a call. Rivera gets his first foul. First team foul. Refs are kind of letting him play for a little bit, but Rivera with that hook underneath was what the call was. Jelani Wright now up top. He'll dish it down to the lane. Huffman waits for it, and he draws contact. Call a foul on Crawford. That's his second team foul, and Carson Crawford's not a guy you want in foul trouble. 23-15 our score right now. Danny Huffman shooting 2. Misses that first one. Huffman's second attempt. Buries that one. Substitution coming in for the Knights, number 21, Jermaine Robinson. He lets Goggins take a spell here. Jermaine Robinson, the junior, comes in at 6'2", so they put a little bit more height on the floor for Oakleaf. Kicks out. Brown drives to the lane. Footman can't get over it. Good pursuit by Dan Footman, but just too high. Robinson tries to grab that. He loses the handle, turns it over. Fleming Island has extended the lead to 9. Rivera now on point guard duties. He's got Lowery, Brown on the wings. They'll have Brown cut across, and they'll stack that left side. Lowery will switch. He cuts over to the right. Give it to Rivera again to try to reset the rotation. Crawford from the elbow, kicks it out to Brown. Brown with a 3-ball. No good. Footman knocks it loose, and they turn it over to Oakleaf. Footman wins the contest there. Stops the clock with 5:41, 25-16 the score right now. Fleming Island in command. Bring that back in. Lowery and Brown in full court pressure. Huffman splits the difference, kicks it off. Footman, left-handed, good. Good quick possession there for the Knights. Rivera trying to get everybody to rotate around. Oakleaf in patient zone defense. There's Lowery again, triple. Shooting at will right now, extends the lead to 10. Owens blocked. Gonna say jump ball, I think. Yep, it's gonna stay down with Oakleaf. They've got the possession arrow. Kick it out, Jelani in the corner, good. Triple. Here comes Crawford. He gets fouled. Call a foul on Footman. That's his second team foul. Now to put Carson Crawford to the line, shooting 2. Last game between Oakleaf and Fleming Island, Crawford was perfect from the line, 5 of 5. Keeps that streak going. Second shot, and again, perfect. 30-21 now, extends the lead to 9. Substitutions coming in, Cam Baskin, Bryce Robertson, and Joe Johnson for the first time. Brown and Rivera will take a seat. Crawford will also come off as well. So they'll let him get a rest at 4:48 to go in the half. Dan Footman will also take a seat, and here he comes, Amari Butler-Bailey. Coming off the bench now to try to make a difference here, give Dan Footman a spell. Huffman tries to float that in, no good. Fleming Island runs in transition, they get it across, Cam Baskin, too strong. Jelani Wright gets it, a break now for Oakleaf, they'll pass it underneath. Robinson gets in trouble, tries to kick it out. Owens to Huffman, Huffman for a triple. That bounces out, rebound Robinson, he puts it back, gets the contact. Call the foul on Nate Lowery, that's his first, 13 foul. Jermaine Robinson to the line, shooting 2. Gets that first one to roll. Tyler Owens and Jelani Wright getting some instructions from Coach Price here as we shoot foul shots. Oakleaf cuts the lead down to 8 there. Robinson for a second attempt. Can't get the second one to go. Baskin with the rebound. Fleming Island in transition. There's Lowery in the corner. He'll take a 3. Another one. What a touch. He is in the corner and on fire. The lead now is 11. Knights in all sorts of trouble right now. Amari Butler-Bailey. They're going to call a jump ball that's going to go to Fleming Island. They have the arrow. Butler-Bailey had to be aware of a traveling violation there as he was trying to yank that loose. Turns it over to the Golden Eagles. Under 4 minutes to play here in the half. Bryce Robinson on the sidelines. Matched up, he takes it coast to coast. Butler-Bailey can't stop him. Wright has it tapped loose. Manages just to recover, floats it in himself, scores.
Gorgeous shot by Jelani Wright.
Pass over to Cam Baskin now. He'll run the offense from the left side. Wright with a quick stab there. Floats that in off the left hand. No good. Rebound Oakleaf. They needed that empty possession. We're going to call Butler Bailey fouled on the floor.
Foul on number 5, Cam Baskin.
That's Baskin's second, fourth team foul. Huffman and Robinson play catch. Owens now on the left side. Get a screen around Robinson. Tapped loose. Cam Baskin with a turnover. And Baskin's going to land on top of him, and that's going to be a foul. And that's the bonus. Baskin's now in foul trouble. That's the third foul. That puts Oakleaf in the bonus. So for the last 3 minutes of the half, they'll shoot free throws. Jelani Wright shoots. First one's good. Cuts the lead to 10 now. Oakleaf needs to take advantage of the bonus situation, try to draw contact, slow the pace of this game down a little bit. Second one's good.
Jelani Wright hits them both.
Substitution coming in. Christian Williams now checks into the game for the Golden Eagles. Greenidge back in the game for the Golden Eagles. Fleming Island brings it up. Bryce Robinson now. Lowery up top, 3-ball. He is unconscious.
3-4
Huffman now in trouble. Almost Christian Williams. Jelani Wright gets that blocked. It's the fifth block shot by Fleming Island this half. Williams puts it into the hands of Jermaine Robinson. Turns the ball over. Huffman now will bring it up. They'll slow the pace. Has it swatted from behind. Robinson all alone floats that in. Another timeout called by Oakleaf. And the Fleming Island Golden Eagles are pouring it on, 40-26 with a timeout, 2:12 to go in the first half. Fleming Island got into Oakleaf's house and has gotten into their head. Perhaps a hangover of that double overtime match last week. There was a lot of talk about this game. Oakleaf needed this one to get back, and they came in, beat a very good Bartram Trail team. So they're not backing into this game at all. But right now the Golden Eagles are putting on a show, and it has been a team effort tonight. We talked a lot about Carson Crawford, but how about the shooting from Nate Lowery from the three-point line? .212 to go. 5 blocked shots by Fleming Island tonight has been a difference. I don't think Oakleaf is used to getting blocked that many times in the paint. Fleming Island in pressure, man-to-man. They'll double up on Huffman, and now they'll follow the ball carrier. And Amari Butler Bailey blocked again. Fleming Island is playing lights-out defense. Alexander Brown moved the move and the score. The Knights have had no answer for the Golden Eagle defense. That one they get. Knights need to break 30 here before the half. Robinson, he takes a triple just for funsies. No good. They don't bother rebounding. Tyler Owens in transition. That's a foul. Probably not necessary, but call a foul on Christian Williams. That's his first. Back to the bonus. Jermaine Robinson will shoot 2. Scores. Fleming Island probably should back off at this point in terms of the contact. They've been playing aggressive all game long. They don't need to send Oakleaf to the line to let them get these freebies. Some rebounding there. Dan Huffman
Rebound by Huffman.
comes around. Wright will hand off to Owens. He's matched up with Brown up top. Comes around the screen. Owens takes it himself, floats it in. Can't get it off the back of the rim. Rebound Greenidge. Greenidge in transition. He takes it himself. That one's tipped away. Amari Butler-Bailey with the gentle block there. He'll get a chance to score here, and he gets fouled. So he'll send it to the line. See if the foul was on there. Joe Johnson gets the foul. That's his first. So Amari Butler-Bailey to the line, shooting 2. The junior, his first attempt at the line. Left-hander misses that first one, just barely. Isaiah Robinson will check in now. He'll give Greenidge a break. The last 55.7 of the second quarter. Butler-Bailey makes that second one. Oakleaf has finally broken 30. The deficit is 12. Not insurmountable, but Fleming Island has definitely poured it on here in this half. Brown tries to float that up. Fight for the ball. They're going to call a jump. That's going to be Oakleaf basketball. Stops the clock with 40 seconds to go.
Ball possession goes to the Knights.
Robinson gets the inbound, trap in the corner there by the Golden Eagles. They back off. It'll be the final possession or so for Oakleaf. They need to maximize here. Jelani Wright from way downtown. Bounces in.
Ooh, 3 more for Jelani Wright.
Deposit received by Jelani Wright. 42-33 now, cuts it to 9. That was badly needed. Fleming Island now will just run down this clock, see if they can maybe finish with a score before the end of the half. And they bring the lead back to double digits. They've got to hurry. I don't think Oakleaf's going to have any time on the clock. They won't get it. No good. The lead is 11 at the half. Fleming Island led by as much as 13. 44-33. When we come back, it'll be time for the second half action right here. Hoops on SSB. Come back. This is going to be a good one all the way down to the finish. Stay right here.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Third quarter of action about to get underway here from Oakleaf High School. BP alongside the SSB crew there. And this game has been all Fleming Island, 44-33. Got to see what halftime adjustments Coach Price makes here, as Fleming Island has been off the chain. Nate Lowery has been absolutely ridiculous from the three-point line tonight. A point that we had to emphasize at the beginning of the broadcast is who else for both of these teams was going to make an impact, and so far that's been Lowery. Fleming Island will start with a basketball here with an 11-point lead. And there's Lowery again, oh my. And he finally misses one. But they lose the rebound, and Aiden Greenidge puts it back.
It was back by the number 18, Aiden Greenidge.
Everything falling Fleming Island's way so far. Huffman and Owens up top now. Right. He'll get fouled. Fouls on Robinson. That's his first team foul. Gives it off to Wright there, and Owens will come around. Jelani Wright, wide open three. No good. Footman goes up top for the rebound, and they'll call jump ball, and it'll stay down with Oakleaf.
Oh, possession stays with the Knights.
13-point deficit for these Oakleaf Knights. They've got to come crawling back. Owens thought about it. Comes in for the higher percentage shot. Wanted contact, didn't get it. They're going to call a jump ball, and that'll turn over to Oakleaf. I'm sorry, Fleming Island. So Oakleaf gets the arrow back. Footman challenging for those rebounds, but not able to break the tie-up. Owens matched up man-to-man with Robinson. Alexander Brown still on the floor for the Knights. He gets trapped into a double team, and Footman gets the pass intercepted. Huffman, one-on-one, tries to draw the charge, and they don't. Robinson thought he had his foot set. They're going to call him for the foul. That's his second, team second. That puts Huffman to the line shooting two.
Prize Robinson.
Fouls. First foul shot's good. 46-34. Huffman misses the second one. Rebound got by Carson Crawford. He'll dish it down to Brown. Has it stripped away clean, but no. Said the sideline won that one.
Steal line number 5, Huffman, but he stepped out.
Crawford has that tipped away. Another good defensive play by Oakleaf. Pushes over to the backcourt there by Crawford to Robinson. Robinson again dueling with Owens up top. Greenidge rolls it in. Has that one knocked away. Crawford puts it back. Oakleaf now facing full court pressure. And one by one they peel away. Huffman steps, pops up, no good. Greenidge with the rebound. Brown way outside. Three ball, no good. Lowery tries to go up for a rebound. They'll stay underneath with Fleming Island. Golden Eagles look much more composed tonight than they did when we saw them on Tuesday evening against University Christian. This is a different team right now, and we wonder if Coach Travis Chandler has finally made the adjustment we were hoping for. Greenidge tries to bounce that off the glass. Footman carries it off the board.
Rebound by Footman.
And the ball visits our booth for just a second. Take it in there, and Brown and Robinson will come up into that Oakleaf defense. Owens has pretty much been matched up man-to-man with Robinson all game. Tries to dribble around, looking for a screen. Dishes off. Ball's loose, come up, Brown finishes. Brown with a power move to the hole. Golden Eagles have broken 50. Huffman loses a handle. Had Jelani Wright open, didn't take the dish, kicked it out. Lowery now in 2-on-1. He'll wait for some help. Has the ball tipped away. Robinson, open 3 ball. That's no good. Rebound, Jelani Wright. He gets it over to Owens. Owens takes it in. Put back, no good. We'll get a foul. Fouls on Greenidge. That's his first 13th foul. Marcus Goggins on the sidelines here. He'll check into the ball game. To the line, Dan Footman. 5-minute mark here. Looks like Amari Butler-Bailey's also going to jump in as well. First one's clean. Subs coming in. So Owens and Brown will take a seat there. Footman with his second. Can't get the roll. Crawford brings that in. 15-point lead for the Knights to come back from here. They've got to get some turnovers. Crawford posts up. Dishes off. Reverse. Foul. Amari Butler-Bailey commits his first foul of the night. First team foul this quarter by the Knights. Alexander Brown pops that first one in. Second one's up. No good. Rebound Footman. And they need more of that. Goggins back in the game now. He gives off to Huffman. Huffman trying that right side. Dishes out. No, they're going to say he traveled. One step too many there and another unforced error. Bryce Robinson finger rolls it in, and he'll get the and one. Foul on Goggins. That's his first second team foul.
Foul number 11, Goggins to heel.
Robinson shooting one.
Robinson to shoot 2.
Gets that 3-point play in. 17-point lead now for the Golden Eagles. The Knights in trouble. Footman looking for a passing outlet, finds Amari Butler-Bailey. He'll take a cut to the lane. Fights for the hole. It's a much-needed jolt.
Amari Butler-Bailey. 2 more for the Knights.
Robinson. Around the corner there, Lowery, who's been money from the 3-point line. He spins. That's short. Butler-Bailey hauls in the errant shot. Wright. Matched up with Alexander Brown. They'll get into a duel. Wright will take it himself. Just makes it look easy.
Jelani Wright with a huge inside layup. Make him look pretty now.
Robinson matched up with Goggins. Brown has that popped away. Here comes Huffman. Quick lay-in for 2.
Huge deal by senior guard.
Cuts it down to 13 now. Knights not out of it yet, but need a couple more turnovers and some points there. Cut this deficit down. Crawford matched up with Footman. Footman. And they force a timeout by Fleming Island. That's a 30-second timeout called by Travis Chandler. Comes at 3:11 in the third. 54-41 right now our score.
Join us tomorrow,
Largest lead of the game has been 17. Knights have cut this down 13. They need to keep working at that. Still plenty of basketball left to play. They're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. But I think the stat of the night for me, Fleming Island 6 blocks tonight. They have really given the Knights fits in that first half. And since then, the Eagles have had their foot on the gas. Oakleaf's defense, though, does force the timeout and the regroup here, so Fleming Island would take the ball out on the side. Again, empty possessions are going to be important for the Knights here. They've got to get down, get a stop on defense, come back and score and reset, wash, rinse, repeat. Meanwhile, the Golden Eagles have everything going their way right now. Isaiah Robinson back on the floor. Cam Baskin out there with Bryce Robinson. Carson Crawford now up top. He thought about a three, didn't take it. Baskin rotates around. Diego Rivera now. Trying to see if they can put Amari Butler-Bailey's got a tight defense on him, but Rivera just too fast, floats it in. Butler-Bailey now comes across half court. Gets a good pass over to Goggins. Footman wide open. From Goggins Trujillo, Dan Footman on the board. Stays at 13. Robinson matched up with MGT. Baskin across court to Rivera. Now they find Robinson. They get a cut in the lane. Baskin, beautiful. Fundamental. The old Baskin cut. Goggins in trouble. They break the pressure. Huffman kicks it out. Comes up. Carson Crawford goes for the block. Can't get it. Butler-Bailey and Footman fighting for a rebound. Baskin hauls it in. Forces Huffman to the sidelines. Kicks it out. Crawford on down low. Matched up with Footman. Big man battle, and Crawford wins that one. He'll go to the line. That's Huffman's third, team third.
On number 3, Dan Footman.
Owens will check in, as will Jermaine Robinson. Crawford to the line, shooting 2. He's perfect on the night. Misses that one.
Misses the front end.
Crawford had been perfect against Oakleaf in free throw shooting the last game and a half. Makes up for the miss there. 59-43, 16-point lead now. Tyler Owens comes across. He'll slow things up a little bit. Wright matched up with Robinson to get around a screen from Jermaine Robinson. Pops up a 3, no good. Box out. Carson Crawford just too tall. 1:15 to go in the third. Couple of extra steps there, but no call. Huffman, aggressive rebound, hauls that in. That's what they need here. Goggins gives it over to Owens. Owens matched up now with Crawford. Definite mismatch in size. Crawford with the length. Owens dribbles around him. Nice pass underneath to Jermaine Robinson with the score. Good ball movement there by the Knights. Probably time to get back to basics. They are really good at throwing down that backdoor cut. 35 seconds and counting here in the quarter. Crawford in that mismatch with Robinson. Bryce Robinson will jump it over. That's Crawford and the jam. Carson Crawford says it's yam time, so we're going to do that once. He had 3 good ones against Oakleaf last time at the Nest. Clock winding down. Owens will take a 3. That bounces out. No good. Clock winding down on this quarter. Fleming Island looking to end on an exclamation point. And they can't do it. 61-45, though. The lead is 16. The Knights look dazed and confused here. You can watch the facial expressions as they come by the booth here, and they're looking for some answers. Meanwhile, Fleming Island in control. We'll take a quick break and get to the final 8 minutes of play. You're watching Hoops on SSB, and we'll be right back after this.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Fourth quarter of play here. 61-45, Fleming Island in command. First quarter of this game was the most intense. 3 lead changes. Since then, Fleming Island has put it on the Knights. They'll turn it over, and it'll stay with Oakleaf.
All stations with us.
Goggins kicks it out right, comes around, tries to float one in, gets his own. Crawford wrestles it away. Luke Frisbee gets into the act. 3 ball. Perimeter shooting for the Golden Eagles has been unbelievable tonight. We expected to see a lot of that from Oakleaf this evening. Here comes Carson Crawford, 2-on-1. Takes it himself, can't do it. Diego Rivera finishes it off. Crawford trying to put a dagger in this crowd. Missed it, but Rivera pours it in. Shot up. Huffman, beautiful.
2 more for the Knights.
66-47 our score now. Greenidge. We'll call that the LaDunk. Jermaine Robinson can't get it. Oakleaf playing all out of sorts now. Foul call.
Foul on the floor.
Call a foul on Jelani Wright. That's his first team foul. Goggins Trujillo, Jermaine Robinson, and they'll sit. Danny Huffman will stay on the floor. Mari Butler-Bailey on the floor now with Dan Footman, Jelani Wright, Tyler Owens. Frisbee dribbles around Jelani Wright. Can't get the shot. Put back, no good. Dan Footman cleans it up.
Rebound by 3, Dan Footman.
Owens across court to Jelani Wright, and now they'll break pressure. Huffman looking for an answer, can't get it. Footman has it blocked away. 7 blocks tonight. Technical foul called on the Oakleaf bench.
Technical foul on the Oakleaf Knights bench.
So they're going to shoot 2 here. Luke Frisbee will take him for Oakleaf. Coach Price just a little sassy with the officiating crew there, and he draws the foul. First one's good. 22-point lead by Fleming Island. This was unexpected. 23 now. Golden Eagles absolutely came in tonight with a mission, ensuring that this game got finished in regulation. Still got 6:29 to go. Diego Rivera back in the ball game for the Golden Eagles. Matched up with Owens. A little bit of hand fighting there, but no call. Rivera, wow, what a pull-up. Tyler Owens aggressive now. They're trying to move with a great sense of urgency. Right to Footman. Footman looking for an outlet. Huffman comes around. Stab and steal. Diego Rivera saves that in. Hi, Diego, what's up? Carson Crawford takes it himself. Yam time! Posterizes the crowd, and the Oakleaf fans have left the building. (74-47). Carson Crawford thins out the crowd. Tyler Owens called for the carry. Wow. We've seen Carson Crawford make some statements before and made another one there. Got a call here.
Foul number 13, Hayden Greenridge.
So Greenidge is going to get called here for something. It's going to get called away from the ball. So he draws the foul. Oakleaf maintains possession. Owens has it fouled. Too much contact there.
Foul number 5,
Cam Baskin, that's his fourth. Third team foul. Owens for a second. Fleming Island brought their students out tonight. They're definitely making some noise. Rivera matched up with Huffman now. Good speed, double team, lost it, turns it over.
Back to the ninth.
The energy in the room has changed drastically. Huffman takes it himself. Can't get it through. Some contact deep. Crawford kicks it out. Frisbee. Three ball on the outside. Rivera good. 77-49. Amari Butler-Bailey has that one, and he'll go to the line. Foul on Baskin. That is his fifth. Fourth team foul, and Cam Baskin is done for the night. So Griffin Schultz will come in. That's the fourth team foul. Amari Butler-Bailey will take a pair. He misses that first one. 28-point deficit now for Oakleaf. And I'm sure this is not what they expected. That cuts into it, 27 now. Timeout called by Coach Price. That's his third.
That's a full timeout right there.
4:47 to go. Woo. This game was hyped and advertised as the game of the week. And Fleming Island has not let the lights shine brighter than they are, and boy, they've really come out and poured it on. This is a really good Oakleaf team. We've seen them play some tight games and pull it out. They are very athletic, and tonight it looks like they are not in the right mindset. I see Coach Price over there pointing his fingers to his temple there, reminding them to get out of their head at this point. Got to finish strong. They have a turnaround game tomorrow night against Bradford, who lost to this Fleming Island team pretty convincingly early in the season, but since then has ripped off a bunch. Their only other loss was to PK Young. So the Tornadoes are going to come in here, and they're going to give Oakleaf another good one. A couple of the rare Saturday games in the area. So get down to January. On the inbounds, Oakleaf will try to trap. Schultz kicks it out. Frisbee. Trying to see if they can put 80 on the board. Crawford kicks it out, and they're going to try to take some time off now. Crawford looking for another outlet. Williams will reverse that in, and he'll get the roll. 4:15 to go. Footman, quick answer.
That's 2 more for Dan Footman of the Knights.
Pull up jumper, no good. Amari Butler-Bailey with the rebound. Cross court to Huffman. He'll lay it in and get fouled.
You run and layup by number 5, senior guard Danny Huffman, fouled on the play.
Call a foul on Joe Johnson.
Foul by number 15.
That is his second. That is the 15th foul. Fleming Island now over the limit, so Oakleaf will go shoot no matter what. Huffman to the line, shooting 2. Or sorry, shooting 1. He completes the three-point play. 79-55 now. Schultz against Wright. Shot on the outside. Ooh, wide. Huffman kicks it up. Footman with a gentle layup. 2 more for the senior. Frisbee. He'll take another 3. Why not? No good. Wright. Owens kicks it out. Huffman drives in, and he'll get a 3-point play.
At 2 more for Mr. Dan Huffman. We won't give him another shot.
Cuts it down to 20. Foul on Johnson. That's his 3rd. 3.5 minutes to go. And we're going to get a timeout called. Coach Chandler wants to talk this over here. Even though the deficit is 20, there's still far too much time on the clock. And if you're consistently letting them get 3-point plays like that, scores and ones, they're going to climb back in. So Coach Chandler telling his boys right now, don't get too comfy. Still a lot of basketball left to play. Stay tuned during the day tomorrow for our social media. We will make an announcement as to where our next game will be. We have been discussing picking up one of the Saturday games in the area. We will determine that and have it posted on social media tomorrow during the day. Those games will likely tip off between 7 and 7:30, so that'll give us plenty of time to alert you as to where our next broadcast will be. In the meantime, our next scheduled broadcast is a week from tonight as First Coast Christian comes to St. John's Country Day for senior night, Friday, January 24th. That is a week from tonight. Foul shot no good. Trapped in the corner, and they'll get around the full court pressure. Pass out. Schultz will just take a lay-in, and they broke an 80. We'll have to jump into the stat book here to see where exactly Oakleaf said 80 scored on them before. That's a foul on the floor, and that'll put 2 shots up. Fouls on Griffin Schultz is first. Huffman will get another one here. They need every point they can get while the clock is stopped. Shot's good. 81-60 now. Stolen, no. Foul committed. Amari Butler-Bailey over pursued. Fouls on Butler-Bailey. That's his second team foul. Missed. Frisbee kicks it out. Crawford will try to hold the ball here, eat some clock. Williams in the corner. Stolen. Huffman. Oh, Huffman, broken ankle. Footman's got to haul this in. No contact. Crawford has it swatted away. Loose ball. Jelani Wright. He'll take a 3-ball. No. Footman with the rebound. Finally a finish. My goodness. Schultz in a double team. Bounces out. Jelani Wright. He takes it. Here comes Tyler Owens. He puts a lay-in up. They're going to go full court pressure. Approaching 2 minutes to go. Swatted loose. Crawford will slow things down. Cross court. Schultz, he'll take a 3. Buries it. Off the bench. All right, so we're going to put a poll on Instagram after tonight's game. We'll ask you guys in the chat as well. So there's 2 possibilities for us tomorrow night. We could either head back here to Oakleaf to get Bradford and the Knights, which should be a good ball game, or we could go to Andrew Jackson and visit FSU High School. I am partial to Seminoles, but it's the high school version. So tell us in the chat. We've had a little bit of chatter already, but if you're watching us on YouTube Live night, give us some feedback. We'll also put a poll out there on Instagram, and I'll have that running starting after the conclusion of this game, and you tell us where we should go. And again, we'll decide that tomorrow for you. We'll make our posts on social media once we have reached a decision as to where we end up. But you will get basketball from us tomorrow evening. Huffman's good. Whole line change now for Oakleaf, 124. Seniors are going.
Timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. Drawn us tomorrow, January 18th. Versus the Tornadoes of Bradford right here at home in the Palace for a triple header.
So give us that feedback in the chat. We see some already. Got some call outs for AJ, got some calls for Oakleaf. Tell us where we need to go. And again, follow us on Instagram at ssb.jacks. We'll post that out there as well. A lot of great basketball down the stretch here into January as we get closer and closer. Remember, district tournament play starts February 3rd, 5th, and 7th. So we still have another couple of weeks left to go of the regular season. Lots of standings yet to be determined. Brackets out there. Andrew Jackson also going out to the Gateway Conference Tournament. There's a lot going on next week for them. Several great teams in play in the Gateway Conference. Looks like the Oakleaf faithful have started to filter out here. Shots good, subs coming in. Goggins Trujillo checks back in. Some folks in YouTube land already telling us come on back. We do enjoy the Palace. Pass pass around. Fleming Island got all their backups in at this point. Lots of names we haven't called yet this season. 1:06 to go. Schultz coming around the side there. And a steal. There. Ooh! Christian Williams with the swat. So let's see what we got here. I'm not even going to try to say. I think it's Chilwaski wants Andrew Jackson. It's Tarika Lipsy. She says Oakleaf. Vanessa Trujillo. She says Oakleaf. I think that might be somebody related to Marcus. Ja Fias has come on back down to Oakleaf. Yeah, we might do that. Travis Cunningham, thank you for all your support. Athletic director out at Fleming Island. What a game for you guys. I don't know. Sounds like Oakleaf's the call. We'll put it to Instagram as well. But thank you guys for your feedback so far, and thank you guys for all of the support this season in football and basketball. We've still got more to do. We're looking ahead to flag football too, so we're not done after the end of basketball season. Much more to go here on SSB, but tonight it's all about them Golden Eagles. They have come into the house after taking Oakleaf to double overtime last week. They've come into the Palace and slammed the door shut. We know of the two teams who the best is in Clay County. All Gene, I like it. Oakleaf, yeah, I think everybody's saying Claygo's saying Oakleaf. I tell you what, we're going to try to get head coach Travis Chandler here after the game. Stay with us right here as we change spots.
Check out tonight's game replay on ssbjacks.com and on YouTube.
All right, got head coach Travis Chandler here. What a game tonight. But I don't think we expected this result, but you guys came and poured it on. What an excellent performance.
I was glad that they were ready for tonight. We knew it would be a big game, but that's a very good basketball team that's going to make the playoffs. But I thought we were very well prepared today.
Yeah, absolutely. Carson Crawford showing up. But how about Nate Lowery tonight from the perimeter? Absolutely burying threes, and how critical that was.
Yeah, he had 15 last night against Ridgeview. He's been shooting well. I know he was a little sick earlier for some other earlier games. The UC game, he had missed the last 3 practices before that game. Wow. And so he had been sick. So we're glad to see him get back in rhythm. He really helps us when he gets going. So.
Absolutely. We'll see if we can maybe get Nate to get some airtime here real quick, talk about those 3-pointers. And yes, great game, Coach. Appreciate that. We'll see if we can get Nate Lowery to come on board real quick. If I can maybe have somebody run over and grab him real fast. But, yeah, and again, Nate Lowery, we didn't know that either. We had no idea that he was sick tonight, 32. But nonetheless, so we'll see if we can grab him over in a second. But my goodness gracious, Fleming Island comes in and closes the Palace down. There's a big green flag outside now, the rivalry complete. Also, it had Oakleaf and Fleming Island soccer. The grudge match continued, and the Golden Eagles took that one too. So across the board, they're 3-0 this week. Getting some pictures over there right now. The old thumbs down. It's what happens in rivalry games, man. So, but we'll see if we can get Nate Lowery real quick. 32. We had no idea that he had been sick. Oh, no. Yeah, let's actually get Nate Lowery for me. You stay over here, Christian.
Nate, where's Nate?
Nate took off. 32, but that's okay. We'll get them all. We got Christian Williams is going to do us a favor. You know what? We'll talk to Christian as well. Hey, so great game tonight.
Yes,
you guys
sir.
played to double overtime last week. Y'all came in prepared. How's it feel to come down to the Palace and shut it down?
It feels good. Just got to thank God, first of all, just blessing us to come in here and get stuff done the right way. Good game by Oakleaf. Obviously, they put up a good fight, but, we came out victorious in the end.
Yeah, absolutely. Stay here. We're going to get you guys to talk to. So you got Nate, come on. So from the perimeter, killing it tonight from three-point land. That was huge.
Yes, sir.
Didn't have a lot of that in the first game against Oakleaf. It's, Carson and Aiden doing a lot of it, but you were on fire tonight. How'd that feel?
It felt good. I just like to go out there, do my thing. I practice a lot. I just imagine I'm practicing. It's the same shots that I'm shooting.
Absolutely. Coach Chandler said you had been ill, didn't really practice all that much, missed a little bit of the UC game. So how does it feel to get a little pep in your step, feel better, and get out and bury a rival tonight?
It feels good to be back, and it feels good to be back. But yeah.
I know the microphone's a big thing. But you're closing out the season, got a couple of games down the stretch. You close senior night, Buchholz, and then you go into district play. What's on the horizon for you guys?
What should I say? I don't know. Christian,
We just got to finish out the season strong. We came into the season, I think, 1-8, so we just got to finish everything out strong with a good win, good wins. That's all. Just make sure we stay winning on the winning side of things.
You guys rest up, and we'll see you down the stretch. Good game to you guys. This game too. Alexander Brown doing well tonight. Golden Eagles close it out of the Palace. Okay, I'll give you one because you played a heck of a game tonight. What's up?
Hi, Mom. That's all I got to say.
Got to take care of Mom, right? All right. We love it. All right, with that being said, we're going to close it out. Hope you guys had a great night. Looks like we may be back here tomorrow, but we'll shout out social media as well. Thanks to everybody watching on YouTube and commenting tonight. For BP and the rest of the crowd here on SSB and Aaron Belchamber, we appreciate what he's done for us. He's off to bigger and better things. We've appreciated all of his help this season. For the rest of us, we're out. See you later, and so long.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
Sunshine State Broadcasting, your community broadcaster. Subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X.